Just what went into you being able to have that kind of production in place of Pat last week?
Uh, first and foremost, I gotta give thanks to God. Without Him, I don't think I would have been able to do that. And another two of my coaches, Coach McDonald for believing in me to get me here, and then Coach Vince for working with me constantly. Last year, it started way before this, and I think that's what led up to the production that y'all seen on Saturday.
What was that like to have that impact in a critical game?
It felt good, like you get your people calling you and saying congratulations and stuff like that. But once again, like it's all God.
When did you start seeing validation of the move to wide receiver for you was going to pay off?
I knew it pretty early on because I was more athletic. I was more running quarterback.
Sure.
But I think I knew it pretty soon. But I just had some things I had to work through to be able to get to where I'm at now and continually improve.
What is that process like to get to receiver, first time you're in college? Like, what are the biggest steps you had to take to be ready for that?
Just really understanding the position. I really didn't know how to catch, but working with Vince, working with Coach McDonald, they really taught me how to play the position, taught me how to catch, and taught me how to do the little things that receivers need to do to be successful.
What are the intricacies of catching? What was the biggest thing you had to learn there?
Like Coach McDonald said, see the point, catch it fat, and drilled that in my head, and now it's coming a lot easier.
Your coach Bill said that you spent a lot of time with Isaiah. Like
Right,
he's made
right.
that same move. Like how helpful has he been? Maybe having done the same thing.
Yeah, he's been really helpful for me because he constantly pouring into me. Like we go to Bible studies with each other, and he constantly pouring into me there. So just that, him being my bigger mentor, like all the receivers, like Pat, Casey, just pouring into me, helping me to get to the position I'm at now. I can't thank them enough.
George talks all the time about the process,
Right.
especially for you as a true freshman.
Right.
It seemed like you bought into the idea of I'm not going to worry about seeing the field.
Right.
Just I need to get this down. Like,
Right.
how did that kind of did they present that kind of a path to you early on?
I mean, I knew I had to come in and work. I know I wasn't where I wanted to be, and that's still a process right now. Coach, like you said, Coach McDonald preached the process, and that's what I'm on right now. I'm on the journey, enjoying the process, instead of just wishing I was here or wishing I was there, just enjoying the little steps that it takes right now to get where I want to get.
I mean, I would have to imagine the weight room was a big part of
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah,
What
most
was that like? What was a daily weight gain process for you?
Yeah, they make the weight gain shakes in there. Leah and her staff are phenomenal with that, having it for us as soon as we get off the field. And another thing too, like I didn't have a workout regimen in high school because I was playing football, basketball, and baseball. But when I got here, just working with Coach Tank, that staff has been phenomenal in that aspect, building me into the man I am and continually building me throughout the season.
How much did your body change last year?
It changed a lot.
Yeah.
I think my body fat percentage went up, but my weight went up, so that was really cool.
How much weight were you able to put on last year?
I think around like 10. I got up to like 190, 195,
Yeah.
like 194, so a lot of weight from last year. So I was like 172 when I came in. So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I mean, this is a lot of change for you,
Right,
in the
right.
last 2 years.
Right.
And just what's that been like? Maybe just kind of adjusting to not only like college, but like everything about like your sports life changing. It seems like.
I don't know. Once again, like just pointing back to God, he's been helping me with this process, like being in this process, enjoying the journey, like we was talking about, and I don't know, just enjoying the process. So these prior 2 years has been fun.
If you guys win one more game, you're going to bowl.
Right.
You have a scenario where you could actually play for the Big Ten title.
Right.
Get some help.
Right.
What would that mean to you personally and for the team to get back in that situation? Go to Indiana.
It'll feel good, but first we gotta get through Iowa and then the Northwestern. So just going 1-0 every week, and trusting the game plan, trusting what the coaches is telling us, what Coach B telling us, and just trusting in the process.
Ashton, your story has already kind of hit campus
Right,
the minute
right.
you got here, especially with your parents.
Mm-hmm.
You've been able to. Can you put into words what it's like to speak to classes like as early as you did, and just being able to tell your story?
I mean, it's just what I grew up in. It's been a pretty normal story for me. It really wasn't hard for me. As a kid, I really didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was hard at that point. But as I grew up and looked back on it, my people, they really did love me. They tried their hardest to do everything for me, and I appreciate that for them. My grandparents, what they did, helping my parents, that it's just been phenomenal, and that's all God. Like I can't express that enough. Just God did. Like God really helped me.
I guess, why did you believe in Coach McDonald's message to you as a recruit so much to say, hey, we're going to put you in a position, never played,
Right.
teach you how to catch a ball? Like,
Right.
why'd you believe in that as much as you did?
Cause he built that relationship with me. I knew I could trust him. We were just talking about it today, how Coach McDonald, his hardest thing to do is build trust with his players. And once I bought into what he was saying and actually listening to him and trusting what he said, a lot of things played out how it should.
Coach B talked after the game Saturday about you led the prayer on Friday with the team.
Mm-hmm.
Was that daunting for you? Was that to get up in front of everybody and do that for the first time?
Well, I was a little nervous, but I feel like that's what God called me to do. I pray to be a better leader every day. I want to be a better leader. I want to spread His gospel, how He wants me to spread it. I want to be the man He wants me to be, and I think stuff like that is what's gonna get me there. He says, "Consider it pure joy when you face trials and tribulations, that you may be complete, lacking nothing." I'm paraphrasing, but I want to be the man He wants me to be at the end. Like that little step right there is gonna build me. Maybe one day I'm speaking to the team because we need to win a Big Ten championship. You know what I mean? So just these little steps is what I want to do and be able to get where I want to get.
What's your relationship like with John, and how much belief is there in him?
There's a lot of belief in John, obviously, and it was great to have Luke back out there. There's a great battle going on right now, but my relationship with John has been really cool. Like them passes he made to me, and he coming up to me on the sideline saying, "Hey, bro, God did," because that's the relationship we got.
What does he bring, like with his arm and his ability to lead an offense?
He's a great leader, phenomenal leader, and he has a great arm too. So I don't really know about the quarterback position in the college level, so I really can't say much.
When in this process did you start like thinking like a receiver? Like when he was like, okay, this is kind of the position I am now.
Yeah. It started pretty soon. As soon as I got here, like that's all my focus went into, just working, grinding in here in the indoor, catching balls with Coach Vince, Coach McDonald, and just continue to build in the position. So it happened pretty soon.
Who kept you grounded through the process? Because everyone wants to play like immediately, right? So like, who helped you kind of understand the bigger picture, and then how were you able to do that?
Coach McDonald and Coach Vince, they used to sit me down and talk to me and like, hey, it's a process. Hey, keep working, keep gaining weight, keep doing what you got to do, and then it's gonna pay off in the long run. Yeah.
Isaiah talked about it. Like he's got all the speed, the height, like when you hear someone who's the second in the Big Ten and all these stats saying that about you, like, what's that like to hear?
Like I respect him so much. Like he really been a mentor to me, and it's like really good to hear. I appreciate that for real.
So for someone who's never played wide receiver, to get that toe tap on the sideline, how do you practice that? How were you able to do that?
Like I said, it was all God. I got to give all glory to Him. Like I don't know how I did that. Just I don't know. Stay in. That's all I was thinking.
Did Isaiah have, as another former quarterback turned receiver, did he have like anything special he shared with you kind of about like his process, doing that? Or?
Nah, he just said, hey, bro, keep working. Hey, you on the right path. Hey, just encouraging me like that, the little encouragements like that, really helped me go along with or get to where I'm at right now.